Another processional Monaco Grand Prix has sparked the usual debate about how to inject some excitement into this historic race. As Formula One cars have grown bigger and heavier, they've outgrown the narrow streets of Monaco, making thrilling wheel-to-wheel action almost impossible. Some have suggested changing the track layout to create proper overtaking opportunities. Ideas range from tweaking the Nouvelle chicane to creating new corners. One popular idea is to have the cars turn left at Portier, run down the roads along the beach, and then head back to a much longer straight and DRS zone into the chicane. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner said, "Monaco keeps reclaiming land, so I think it's something we collectively in Formula One should look at because it's such a great place. There's so much history here, but everything evolves. The cars are so big now. We need to look at how to introduce an overtaking opportunity." However, drastic changes like adding new corners would be hugely expensive and might not even improve the racing. Overtaking is tough in modern F1, as seen at tracks like Imola, where passing opportunities are limited. This year's Monaco GP was especially processional due to the Lap 1 red flag. It turned the race into a supreme tire management no-stopper, where drivers went as slow as possible to avoid needing a tire change. George Russell admitted that there was nothing to gain by driving faster, as it would only cause problems later in the race. Monaco isn't the only track where tire strategy can derail potential excitement. F1 has often seen early safety cars force early pit stops, leading to races dominated by extreme tire management, which isn't very thrilling. To ensure a good race with overtaking, F1 needs to create performance differentials between the cars at various stages of the Grand Prix, primarily through tire strategy. Monaco almost always guarantees a one-stop race due to the low energy demands of the circuit, which means current tires can last the entire race, and the undercut is ineffective. This limits strategy possibilities and reduces the kind of jeopardy seen at other tracks where tires wear out faster. Lewis Hamilton pointed out that the problem boils down to the tires. "Ultimately, our tires can do a whole race," he said. "So we need to find ways to spice it up, maybe mandatory 3 stops or something." Mandatory multiple stops might seem too artificial and could turn the race into a lottery, given how hard teams work to secure those front grid slots. But Hamilton's teammate George Russell offered a simpler solution: bring only soft tires. "I think if we only brought soft tires, a soft tire wouldn't last the whole race," he said. "And you may even need to do 2 stops. Somebody might try a 1 stop. I think just having the whole weekend on softs would solve a lot of problems." Russell's idea makes sense. Having only soft tires would challenge drivers and teams to manage their strategies, leading to a mix of approaches. Some might go flat out with extra stints on fresh rubber, while others might try to stretch out fewer stops. This could create performance offsets and open up opportunities for passing, making the race more exciting. Implementing this change wouldn't require millions to be spent on new corners or complex simulations. It could be done with a simple vote at the Sporting Advisory Committee and then the F1 Commission to push forward a rule change for this one race only. F1's sporting regulations already have a Monaco clause that allows the race to run 260 kilometers instead of the usual 305 kilometers. So, why not have a specific rule for Monaco that says, for this one race only, F1 will use only soft tires? Few would resist such an idea, especially because it could hardly make the race less exciting than what we saw last weekend. What do you think? How can we make the Monaco GP thrilling again? Let me know in the comments.